Stare. It is the way to educate your eye and more. Stare, pry, listen. Die knowing something. You are not here long. Those were the words of Walker Evans. He died in 1975 at the age of 72. And I think they're very powerful words. Not just powerful, but meaningful. In this day and age especially, when we're constantly told to stay out of other people's business, and everybody is in our business. Samur Aslam called it the incestuous nature of the city of Karachi, and I tend to take the word incestuous rather literally. But no, it's not. It's a matter of taking relevant information out of big information, lots of information, and then at the same time it's about really listening to another person. It's just really connecting with other people, respecting other people. It's just, and there are professions that require that you respect your patient, your client. You respect that they know what they know about themselves, and they're coming to you to build up on their knowledge about themselves, not so that you can pretend to know more about them than you do. Yes, so what the problem with not acknowledging that, like not acknowledging, for doctors not to acknowledge that, or for diagnosticians not to acknowledge that the patient is more aware of their medical history than you are, is a huge issue here. It's a huge issue here because doctors do not have to worry about being sued. I mean, it's just like, you know, they can make mistakes and there are no consequences. Secondly, they live in these ego bubbles. It's just like, oh, I'm a doctor, so therefore I know more than you. I mean, it's just like, it's really stupid because it's like, okay, fine, my English is better than yours, my math is better than yours, I'm actually smarter than you, I look better than you. Why the hell should I pretend that you're better than me just because you're wearing a lab coat or a stethoscope or whatever it is that you think makes you superior to me? I'm coming to you for help. I'm not coming to you so that you can, you know, levy your God complex on me. And they don't get that. It's just like, okay. And they think that they're House. They think they're Gregory House, the fictional character. And Gregory House is a big listener. I mean, he's not just a listener. He's somebody who breaks into people's homes to find their medical histories out. You know, that's dedication to other people's lives. That's not dedication to his own life. He doesn't care about his own life. He cares about his patient's life. He cares about what's going on with you. Why are you having these symptoms? He's a diagnostician. A diagnostician is an investigator, is somebody who listens to the other person before arriving at any kind of judgment. And that's a big issue with the Karachiite dynamic. It's just like, okay, I have a job and therefore I am the smartest person on the planet. And it's just like, no. I was a client services manager. I didn't do this to people. You know, I didn't do this to people. It's like I was managing things. That doesn't mean that you know, it's like I'm a superior authority over another person. No, it's like, no, the customer is always right. The client comes first. I mean, yes, and they're all mercenaries, by the way. This is not, I mean, it's a business. Whether you're talking about doctors, whether you're talking about lawyers, whether you're talking about charity workers, everybody's running a business. These are not people who are just doing good for the sake of doing good. I mean, there's a great hypocrisy in the Hippocratic Oath. Because nobody really believes in it, because they're not helping people for the sake of helping people. They're helping people to boost their own egos, and they're not helping people. They're just saying, I know more than you, and therefore I get to charge you lots of money, and I get to ruin your life. and you can't do anything about it because there's no law here. I only had like about 2 hours of sleep last night, and I really need some sleep. I don't want to sound angry, I want to sound relaxed and okay, and it's just like my face just hardens. It's like, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. It's just, well, I am upset about these things. I'm upset that people who are supposed to be servicing others are more interested in not listening. And while their professions require them to listen and observe and stare and, you know, eavesdrop, yeah. So it's like, right, so, you know, calling everyone an idiot doesn't make you Gregory House, because Gregory House not just, I mean, he calls people idiots in order to provoke them. It puts the other person in a defensive position and makes people spill the beans. It's just, it's a very effective psychological interrogation technique. It's just, if I say something that offends you, if I call you stupid for no reason, then you're going to be like, I'm not stupid, I've done this, I've done that. You know, you're going to do that because it's a natural reaction. And, right, so he's not, I mean, if he literally thought everyone was an idiot, he wouldn't say it to their faces. And, right, the character, the fictional character, I'm not talking about a real person. But, yeah, so that's something to consider when people are just like, problem is that everyone has this kind of loser mentality here. It's just like, I'm stuck in this horrible city and it must be because I'm stupid. It must be because I'm ugly. It must be because I'm faulty in some way. I'm, you know, look at me. I didn't make it. I'm stuck here, you know? And because of that loser mentality, everyone's just like, nobody's really interested in servicing other people. It's like, yeah. See, I'm just thinking back to self-deprecating. So anyway, point is that I think people who are servicing others should put themselves in the position, the subjugated, demeaned, terrorized, bullied position of the person they are supposedly suffering, servicing. Right, and it's like the moment you do that and you realize, okay, I would never want to be in that position. And when you realize that, you can change your behavior. Right? You getting what I'm saying? I hope you are.